إذن أعزائي المشاهدين، بعد أن تابعنا هذا التقرير دعونا نرحب سويا بالأستاذة والخبيرة في هذا المجال بروشات ليهمان. Welcome to our economy magazine.
Thank you very much.
In the beginning, Mrs. Proshat, what is the meaning of the Feng Shui and what the sources of this science?
Feng Shui means wind and water, and it's coming from China. The story behind Feng Shui started when humans looking to find a place for shelter. And they realized that to be safe and be away from the fierce animals and also being safe from the rain and wind, they need to find a place which is safe for them. Therefore, they find that living close to the mountain, it's very safe for them because they can be away from rain and wind and if the thunder is coming. And also they are close to the water, which they can like catch the fish or find the food to eat and also to drink. That's why the relation between, when we say Feng Shui means wind and water, is coming from the nature. At the same time, Feng Shui is based on the 5 elements, which is water, wood, fire, earth and metal. And the interaction between these elements shows how you can create a positive or negative energy in our environment.
Yeah, so the Feng Shui is coming and talk about the nature.
Yeah, Feng Shui is literally coming from the nature. And when human is close to the nature, you feel safe and comfortable and you're good and energized. And when you're away from your nature, which is like walking by the sea, mountain, going to the mountain, it's like when you're close to nature, you have a good feeling. And when you're away, especially in the modern days, that's when you feel like stress and you don't feel really, really good.
Now, could you give us a brief about the Feng Shui services?
The services I do for Feng Shui, it can be for architect, designer, developer, and landscape designer and properties owner. So I give consultation to people when they want to build a building from the scratch based on Feng Shui. So they will figure out how they should build a building, how they can choose the land, or which direction they should build a building. Because in Feng Shui, there is 3 important factors, which is direction, location, and orientation. So it's very important how you will position the entrance of your building, because the entrance of the building is like representing the mouth of your body, and that's where the energy enters. So if the energy enters in a positive way, then the building has a quite very, very good energy.
Yeah, I have a small and little background about Feng Shui. There is a relationship between Feng Shui and building design and environment.
Yes.
Could you please explain for me that?
I mean, if you say like, because my background is an architect, and if I look at the architecture, we only think about either I'm going to build a masterpiece or draw a masterpiece, or how it can be functional and practical. But in a Feng Shui, there are some certain rules that you have to think how I can build a building which would be healthy and create a peace and harmony for the people that either want to living here or working here. So the end result of Feng Shui, it's like how you can create a healthy environment for people to live, how they can have peace, harmony, better relationship, and also how they can increase their cash flow in their business.
Yeah.
And I would say, because these days everyone's talking about sustainability, so we are saying like which product we should use, which product are sustained, what is the sustainable material we use, but no one ever asks themselves like how you can sustain yourself. So living in the Feng Shui environment, which means living close to the nature and bring all the elements in your environment, it's helping you to live in the healthy environment. And you can use this easily in the design of the building or building structure or the material you use and the location.
Yeah, so there is a relationship, a real relationship between Feng Shui and the human people, like a building, environment, natural. Yeah,
because there is energy around everything and also around us, which is invisible and we are not able to see. But all this energy, you want it or you don't want it, subconsciously affecting in the way you think, you make a decision and you behave. So let's say if they put you in a place which has a good energy, you're much more calmer, you can make a better decision and you react better. But if they put you in the place which like, I don't really want to be here, but you still have to work because it's your working environment, therefore you're not really productive, you don't want to stay in your work environment, you just want to finish your work and run away. While if it's a place which you will enjoy to work there because you feel that you have your space, you can be creative, you can be productive, then you are in the right environment.
Yeah, that's nice, very nice. Okay, from this conversation about the Feng Shui, Now maybe the audience will ask themselves that, what the interesting in this science?
Well, is it like, you can always ask yourself that, am I happy with the kind of life I have, or am I willing to change it?